$9,925, and features, we'll go ahead and run down all the parts. The Anthem stainless frame set is sandblasted. It comes with a fully sandblasted finish. We mask out the decals for the stainless sort of mirror. So we reversed it. Most stainless frames you see are all shiny. We matted this one down. It looks like tie, and then we reveal stainless graphics. And then it's got a 44 millimeter tapered head tube. It's 1.8 to 1.5 inches. And part of the Weight Weenie build, we have an extra light headset that is, we've got SRAM red ETAP parts. Jumped the gun a little bit. SRAM ETAP wireless access, and an extra light headset that comes in at 38 grams, which, to give you some reference, is about 3 times lighter than a Chris King headset. From there, we've paired it with a, you can see the zero stack on the extra light, and we've paired it with a ultralight company called Darimo that makes a 65-gram stem, then also the handlebars are super lightweight as well. The handlebar stem combo comes in at about 118 grams, which is half the weight of Envy, even lighter. From there, we've got Cane Creek featherweight EE brakes that come in at like 200 grams. From there, we've got internal cable routing on the whole bike. When you're using ETAP, you put in a flat plate. If you're running mechanical, it's got a double plate. And then also the frame comes Di2 ready, and for each of those setups, they've got plates. There's another nice feature which you'll see a little bit later in the presentation. This setup's got lightweight wheels on extra light skewers. The extra lights are like 10-gram skewers. Every single tiny little aspect of this build, including tie bolts, every single component and piece of this bike is like on par. This features the Cane Creek EE Wings cranks with a Garbaruk 1x. It also has the Chris King gray satin finish ceramic bearing bottom bracket, and then from there we've got the ETAP derailleur on a 1028 cassette. This frame shows the internal cable routing, which for the ETAP build, we can just use set screws to take off the cable guides. If you're running mechanical, you can bolt on the cable guides. If you're running a 2x, it's got a bolt-on cable guide so you can run your front derailleur. Or if you're doing 1x ETAP, you pull it all off and it's super clean. The seat stays are ovalized, which is a really nice feature. All of the tubing for the Anthem road bike is custom drawn for Affinity. We're also featuring the EE rear brake. The seat post clamp, which we weren't able to talk about in the presentation, is 4 grams. 4-gram seat post clamp. And the seat post is also from a company called Darimo, which is 65 grams. That's about half the weight of a Thompson Masterpiece. The saddle is from a company called Jaloux that comes in at 71 grams. And do not be scared. The seat post is epic and holds together the seat by carbon fiber braids. It's absolutely tricked out, amazing, holds the saddle super well. And the other aspect of the saddle is it's absolutely comfortable. Do not be fooled by the looks of it. This saddle is one of the nicest saddles. I've been riding this bike, and the saddle is epic and awesome and comes in at 71 grams. So to give you another detailed look of the carbon braids, the seat post and the saddle combination are absolutely epic. And then, yeah, man, we're excited to feature this new bike. This is the Weight Weenie version. It's a daily rider. It's scant in weight, and with pedals, it comes in right at the UCI limit of 14.99 pounds.
And now I'm just gonna do a couple little pans, and then I'll field some questions to Jason. So if you guys have any questions, you guys should go ahead and throw them in the chat. But Jason, awesome. How about you talk about the wheels, Jason? Because I know that you had some wheels that didn't quite make the deadline. So he threw on some fancy ass lightweights, but he's got something else planned for this.
So we're excited to launch this bike right now with a pair of lightweights. They're beautiful wheels, and they're obviously lightweight. Affinity is also working on, they just couldn't get them on in time, a pair of wheels that are more aero, lighter, and super affordable. We've got a pair of wheels that will be 38 millimeter tubular, 23 mil wide, rimmed, laced to titanium spokes, and extra light hubs that come in at 938 grams. So it's a sub 1,000 gram pair of wheels that's going to come in for about $2,000, more than half the price of a set of lightweights. Cheaper than a pair of NVs, cheaper than a pair of Zips. So they're crazy ridiculous, and will soon be on the bicycle and available for sale.
And then we have some other questions. They were also asking about. Oh, wrong way. There we go. People were asking about the price. What was the price just for the frame and fork again?
Yeah, so the frame set is $1,750. Retail $1,750, and also that comes with a headset, not the extra light, but comes with a tapered headset.
And then someone's asking about the complete build. So what's the price on the lowest end? The idea of the price on the lowest end?
We'll have on the website, we'll have 3 builds with options. So we're offering the entry-level build with SRAM Force, OEM Thompson components for $3,500. However, via the website, you'll also be able to either upgrade or choose other grupos, and we'll be able to work with customers to sort of build a bike that could be $2,500 all the way up to $10,000.
All right, there you go. There's the answer to that. Some comments on how the welds look. That's cool.
Thanks.
Let's see. A lot of comments about the saddle. It is a crazy, really, really crazy saddle for sure.
Yeah, and remarkably comfortable. Like I swear to you, I'm not just crazy, and I'm not just like sailing you up a river with that. I ride normally an SLR saddle or the Arione R1, and I can tell you that this saddle is just as comfortable. It's not about padding. The shape of the saddle is incredible, and it's really nice.
And what was the name of the saddle again?
Yeah, it's a company called Jalou. And we'll also be selling it for sale on our site. All of these ridiculous weight weenie parts that we have on this bike will also be available for sale on the site once the bike launches, including the wheels too.
Sweet. And then someone's asking, why stainless steel? Is it different than regular steel?
It is. It's stainless, so it doesn't rust. And it's got a really nice finish, and it is also, unique to the market. The price point on our product is probably about 30% cheaper than all other companies in the market that are offering stainless bike. You look at the Cinelli stainless steel bike, and it's like $4,000 for the frame set, or you use a bespoke builder to hand make you a bike, it's going to be $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. You'll be able to buy a bike that's not like anyone else's bike, that's got a totally original look and is affordable.
There you go. Test. There we go. Let's see. Oh. Hey. Sorry. Anyone know? Oh, what's the name of the crank again?
It's the Cane Creek EE Wings crank set.
Yep. They also make beautiful mountain bike sets. That's where I first saw those cranks were on mountain bikes. They're sick.
Yeah, they came out with the mountain bike cranks first, and then this is like the road cross version, and it's perfect for a 1x setup and totally matches the bike perfect.
They are awesome.
Yeah.
And then Ramen Riders over here saying Affinity. He thinks Affinity is his new favorite bike co. There you go.
It wasn't before? That's cool, man. Welcome to the club.
Let's see. Someone wants to know if there's any information on the all-road that you can share.
Yes. Through axle disc will fit 45C tires, or what is it, 38s with fenders, I think.
Yep. You guys have seen it before. I've showed you guys the frame. I've showed you the
It's
frame
really
on
nice.
stream.
We have the samples here where Terry and I and Cooper Ray are gonna sample out that bike, make sure everything's cool, and then it's going into production. It'll have the same finish as this bike, it should be ready, September, October-ish.
Lot of comments on the color and the finish. I agree. The finish is awesome.
Thanks.
Someone's asking, is there going to be a track version?
Yeah, there will be a track version. Yep, we've got some other new track bikes in the works as well that we're super excited about.
Sweet.
For all you hotline friends, family.
What is up with that horn? See, that means time's up when the horn's
Brooklyn.
going off.
It's better than sirens.
Eric Weir's asking about the chain. I'm pretty sure that's an Eagle chain, an Axis chain.
Well, yeah, the new Axis chain is kind of flat on top. It's crazy.
I think it has to be.
And is like crazy thin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the top tube slightly sloping?
No, the angle of the stand is not level.
Oh, we have the bike like that. That way the bars stay straight, basically.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Thanks, guys, for the questions.
Is stainless steel better than titanium? I think that's
Of course. I will say, yeah, of course. Stainless rides, in my opinion, better than Thai. Thai's kind of pingy and not as what's the right word? It's not as forgiving as Thai can be. Sort of like what aluminum would be to steel. Steel feels in a way a lot like carbon fiber, and the durability of steel is also better than Thai. So I mean, Thai can be a little bit lighter, but this steel is real, and will definitely last a lot longer than the Thai frame.
Dimitri, is the frame the same as the gravel bike? That's the all-road that we were just talking about. It's similar. Yeah.
Same but different. The geometry is a little bit different. It fits fatter tires. It's through axle disc, but will look sort of the same. So it's got the same finish. It'll have the black fork. It'll be through axle disc, and it'll fit fat tires and be all-road.
A quick comment about the Affinity Metropolitan. They miss it.
All right. Well, it could come back.
And then we have a comment on the background of the company. Someone wants to know a little bit about Affinity, who's not familiar.
Yeah, cool. So we're a Brooklyn-based bicycle manufacturing business, specializing in racing frames for road and track and fixie fools. Been around since 2007, we're kind of steeped in the urban track bike messenger scene and also the track racing world. We've been involved in lots of collaborative projects over the years, including the Hero bike for Premium Rush. We've done bikes for the Wu-Tang Clan. The Metropolitan was the Premium Rush bike. We've done bikes for Wu-Tang, and recently did a project for Hennessy. We race and sponsor racers and love creating original products and content.
And then, will this bike be available in the UK?
Yes. It will be available. We have a few dealers in the UK and scattered throughout Europe. It'll also be available via our website. We do international flat rate shipping. I think bicycles are $125 to flat rate ship. We eat some of the cost for flat rate shipping. We try to make it affordable for you guys to buy direct on our website. So you'll be able to buy this exact bike on our site and or select different options for the base builds, and or call your local dealer.
LBS. Question about the strength of it. Is it stronger than a T800 Terminator?
Of course.
Just trying to throw you off. Is there a steel fork option?
There is not. Oh, that's the first time I've had that question. No. I mean, it would be a boat anchor with a fork like that. So no.
Switch Buckets is wondering if there are any track frames with multiple bottle cage mounts in the works.
Yes.
How much does the bike weigh in total, the one that we see behind us?
14 and a half pounds.
So light. What about in kilograms?
It's
Do you know
crazy.
what that is?
Ooh, I don't know.
It's the European market here. Okay, we don't know that one.
14.8 pounds.
Battle Goose is saying, oh, I was yelling there. Battle Goose is saying, what's up? Affinity
Battle Goose.
rocks.
Thanks.
Jason rocks.
Thanks.
And I guess Terry does too.
Sweet.
Oh,
Yeah,
Helvetica, Helvetica wants to know if there are any martini frames lying around for sale.
I don't know. You'd have to call some other company about that. We don't have any of those now.
All right. And then is this Italian tubing?
No, it is not Italian
It's not
tubing.
Chinelli?
It's Taiwanese tubing.
Ah, got it.
Many of you don't realize that Italian tubing comes from Taiwan, but has an Italian sticker on it.
Oh, it's true. 6 kilograms. Thank you, Dimitri, with
Thanks.
your razor sharp math skills.
It's a weight weenie bike, but is it daily? It's not the lightest bike in the world, but it definitely is a super light battle axe, man. I mean, it's got sick parts and is a great all-arounder that'll last forever.
Speaking of battle axe, Battle Goose is saying,
Battle Goose.
Is there any more frame geos coming out?
Yeah, we've got the all-road frame. We've got some new track frames in the works, and then we've got I don't know. I guess I'll say it here. A through-axle disc Casina is also in the pipeline, so we'll have within a year we'll have a full lineup of road bikes all the way, and then carbon frames are in the works in the future. So yeah, we got a ton of new stuff in the works, including accessories and other components and whatnot.
There was someone mentioned in the chat about carbon tire levers.
Ah, yeah. Oh, in the chat?
Yeah.
Whoa, yeah. Yeah, so we've got carbon fiber tire levers. Do I have any here?
I think you had some on the desk. I don't think I've ever showed them in the
Yeah, we have carbon
stream.
fiber tire levers coming. I would show them, but none of them are here. They're dropping really soon. We're producing USA-made carbon fiber tire levers with Aaron, AARN.
That makes the chain rings?
Shout out to Aaron who makes chain rings. We've been developing and testing some ridiculously awesome carbon fiber tire levers. They're fucking badass. They're cool.
And Dimitri, locally made? No, these are made in Taiwan.
Yeah.
They're designed in New York.
Designed in New York, assembled. Bike took like 2 days to build.
They're also built here.
Yeah. We've done USA made product and we do overseas product. Our factories are like top of the line and make beautiful product, and so it affords us to make really great custom product that's affordable. That's the bottom line. USA made stuff is great, and when we made the first Anthem, it was affordably priced for a bespoke USA made frame, but these Taiwanese frame sets are also epic and affordable for everybody.
Are the tubes butted?
Yes, butted. They're double and triple butted tubing. Yeah.
Here we go. Where in New York can you buy Affinity frame sets?
Anywhere. You can buy a frame set in 6,000 bike shops nationwide via our distributor, J&B Importers. So any local bike shop that you want to go into, you can say, hey, I want to buy an Affinity, and you can tell them to get an Affinity frame set from J&B Importers, and they should be able to have it to you within a day or two.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I think that's all the questions. Unless anyone has
Awesome.
anything else, there's 121 people in here just
Thanks,
staring
guys.
at your face.
Sweet. Thanks.
Thank you guys for joining. This is weird to not be in front of the camera, but there's Jason right there. Maybe Jason, you can say thanks for joining, and we'll
Thanks
see you
for
for the
joining.
next
Yeah,
upload.
Terry's turning the dials in the background. That's what he does. And thanks for the stream, and thanks guys for tuning in. See you next time.
Peace.